DGS show.
Is recording? Oh, okay. So, I'm Dan from the DGS show, and me and Git heard a noise yesterday that crashed somewhere. As you can see, it's all snowy. It could have been the snow, just a whole bunch of it falling or something. But, you know, we're trying to find out what it is. Git's over there somewhere looking for it. And we haven't found anything. I mean, I don't know, it could have been just the snow, like I said, or maybe a meteor, or... Oh, Git's found something. It's over here. It's over here. Okay. Let's see. What did you find?
You gotta look at. I don't have hands. I bought it.
Okay. Alright. Wait. So over here? Or, you know what? We never found this.
Come on, man. Let's spray it.
Alright. Let's give it a shot. Huh.
Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. What a mouthful. Are you into the regular fighting style that the other Mortal Kombat's had? Well then play those, because you won't find it here. But if you're into the adventure style game where there's only a little bit of fighting in it, or that's not the main focus, then play Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, because that one is a lot better than...
Gosh, you take forever.
Okay.
Thank God they had this here, because I clearly didn't know what Mythologies means. I'm pretty sure most people know what this means by the time they're 17 or older.
Thousands of years ago, the Earth was devastated by a battle between the gods. It was a war between good and evil. A war that would decide the fate of the world and plunge it into centuries of darkness. Now, the war is in danger of being fought once again. Only one mortal can stop it.
Liu Kang, Sub-Zero. You gotta love those cheesy live-action cutscenes. Sub-Zero of Mortal Kombat. They should have just stuck with something like that. I bet there's gonna be lots of action in this scene, right? Anything at all? Any significance? Just gonna pan down to these buildings right here? Anything else? The Shaolin temples? Anything else? No? Okay then.
You will fail.
Scorpion of Mortal Kombat, ladies and gentlemen. So our main character Sub-Zero's awesome introduction is jumping through a window like Sonic. And then Scorpion just kinda...
You will fail.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but that seems pretty effective. I bet now Sub-Zero thinks he's gonna fail. And if you're wondering about the moveset, well, it's basically like the older Mortal Kombat games, except with less combos. There is a couple of different things, like pressing a button to switch sides, and holding down a button to run. Now here's where things get bad for this game. From the look of it, it seems like they tried to make it somewhat of a beat 'em up, but when you actually play it, it feels like a traditional fighting game. Now that wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for those moments where you have to fight an enemy right after another with lower health, while starting at the last checkpoint rather than appearing where you just were. And when the enemies die, they disintegrate into blood and guts and make this sound. Why? Because Mortal Kombat. Oh, and don't expect not to run into this a lot. And by a lot, I mean a lot. Okay, maybe it's a little bit misleading, but I think you get the idea. The, death.
If anyone has a theory as to why this affected him from like a foot away without any impact, let us know, because it kinda looks like horseshit to me.
If you're trying to search for items in this game, that can be a real pain. There are certain places where it's even hard to see some of the characters, so you can imagine trying to find the little items that kind of blend in with the background could be difficult. So once you make it through the first level, which is actually a pretty big achievement, before you complete it, you'll have to face Scorpion.
Sub-Zero will perish.
And here's one major thing I wish they would have gone with. Out of all of this, they could have at least made the boss battles like a traditional fight in the regular Mortal Kombat games. But as you can see, it only focuses on the player and not the opponent. Alright, I don't know any fatalities, so do we just, okay.
Ah, dang it.
After defeating Scorpion, you go over here and grab the scroll that Sub-Zero came here for. Then you climb this rope over here all the way to the top of the tower. And then eventually you zip line away. And then you get to watch another cheesy cutscene.
Yay!
If you own Mortal Kombat Deception or Unchained on the PSP, then you can actually unlock part of this cutscene on there. For those of you who want to see the entire cutscene but don't really want to play the game to see it, I'll go ahead and show it at the end of this video. And if you're wondering why most of this video has just been the first level, well, that's because of how freaking hard this game is. I've only been able to make it to the second level. The only reason I've been able to show other levels is because there's a password system to be able to get to them. If you were just to sum up all the problems with this game in the one word, it wouldn't be difficult. That's too weak of a word. It's more like punishing. Even if the difficulty was toned down a bit, it would still be pretty hard because of the way the gameplay is, and the controls and everything. And if they had set up the controls better, well, it'd be a little more acceptable but still pretty hard. Oh, and if you were looking for the multiplayer, well,
There is none.
oh, but there is a preview for this game. Ooh. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Well, even though I pointed out a lot of negative things about this game, honestly, it could have been much worse. So giving it a low score and painting it is kinda stretching it a bit. So in conclusion, Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero for the PS1 gets an 8 out of 50. And if you're unfamiliar with my review scores, that's like giving a game a 5.8 out of 10 on IGN. Well, that was interesting. At least we know that they're not going to try to do something like this again. Now, if you like something like this, then, you know, but honestly, I think a lot of us are glad that they didn't try anything like this again. I mean, I know Shaolin Monks was similar, but at least that one had multiplayer and, you know, and just, it was a lot better. I'll put it that way. I mean, this game isn't really bad. Not too bad anyway. But the difficulty kept it from being really good. It was just okay for what it was. But at least we got through that. I played the worst Mortal Kombat game out there, and well, you can play it if you want to. But for now, I'm gonna go to bed at 12 something for some reason.
Special Forces. Combat Special Forces. You must play it. Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Play Mortal Kombat Special Forces.
I have to play Special Forces. But not right now, though.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'm really sorry it took so long to release this. I know it took longer than it should have, but you know. If you'd like to see more of my videos, go ahead and subscribe, because hopefully I'll be able to get them out a lot sooner than this one. If you'd like to see the first official video I did on Frogger, then go ahead and click that screen right there. And again, thanks for watching.
Grandmaster, in honor of the Lin Kuei, I bring you this sacred map of elements.
Once again, our most cunning assassin and thief is successful. At ease, Lin Kuei warrior.
Greetings! I see the ninja has been successful in retrieving my map, as I have foreseen.
Let's get something straight. I am not a ninja. I am Lin Kuei. Scorpion was a ninja.
Ah, yes, your Japanese counterpart. How unfortunate that you happened upon him in your battle with those pesky Shaolin monks.
Scorpion was tipped off. He knew I was breaking into that temple, and if he wasn't there, there wouldn't have been a battle. You are responsible for this, sorcerer.
Well, I've also retained Scorpion's services. In case you failed, I needed some assurance.
Your peace of mind almost cost me this mission.
Enough! Quan Chi, tell me, what about our payment?
Oh yes, I almost forgot. The bones of your arch nemesis, and leader of Scorpion's ninja clan.
Our ancient foes, vanquished in one transaction.
And I've personally made certain that every last remnant of their clan has been eliminated. Forever.
You see, Sub-Zero, you can trust a sorcerer sometimes. Now, you will use this map on your next mission. Quan Chi has once again retained your services.
This map you stole. It shows the way to a temple which predates man's recorded history on Earth. For thousands of years, the Temple of Elements has been hidden in what is now known as the Himalayan Mountains of Nepal. This map is the only evidence of its existence.
Fine. I get to the temple, and then what? What's inside?
A small amulet, worthless to you, but let's just say it has great sentimental value to me.
If it is so precious, why don't you get it yourself?
I cannot enter the temple until the 4 elements within its walls have been defeated. And I am not on the best of terms with the gods of your realm, especially your god of thunder.
Tell me about these elements.
They are the 4 elements which comprise the very existence of your realm. They are earth, wind, water, and fire. With your mastery of the element of cold, you have an advantage that no other human has, and that is the ability to defeat the elements. I have foreseen